The election is 50 days away. In less than 24 hours, Democratic vice presidential nominee Tim Walz will be in Asheville, followed by Republican vice presidential nominee J.D. Vance in Raleigh on Wednesday. Then on Saturday, former President Trump himself is scheduled to visit Wilmington.
WXII 12's Kara Peters continues our team coverage with perspective on how the latest assassination attempt is impacting the campaigns.
John Dinan, a political science professor at Wake Forest University, says now with 2 attempts on Trump's life in a span of 2 months, it brings into question security measures, especially as campaigning continues here in North Carolina.
It's a reminder that political violence is unfortunately not absent from the U.S.
This political violence happening for a second time this election cycle. As Wake Forest political science professor John Dinan explains, the latest assassination attempt comes during an already busy, memorable race for the White House.
President Biden dropping out, Kamala Harris stepping in, a very big debate over the last week. So many events. Here it comes back in the public mind. It's probably the biggest effect it has is to remind people of the dangers that our presidential candidates face, our public officials face.
It also comes just months after the first assassination attempt on Trump's life at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. Dinan says this second attempt once again poses the #1 question: why?
Naturally, one of the places the conversation goes is it possible that political rhetoric has inflamed someone in such a level that they might undertake actions of political violence?
It's a week of nonstop campaigning for both presidential campaigns. Dinan says it's no surprise that officials will be looking over their security protocols.
That's where the conversations go. What could have led someone to undertake this assassination attempt, and what can be done, if anything, to increase security for candidates as they visit North Carolina and other states.
But Dinan says while it's unclear how 2 assassination attempts will change the scope of the election season, the importance of North Carolina as a battleground state remains the same.
One of the 7 states that both presidential candidates are focusing on. North Carolina will continue to be such a state regardless of what happened.
Both parties are condemning political violence. Former President Donald Trump saying in part, quote, "Nothing will slow me down." In Winston-Salem, I'm Kara Peters for WXII 12 News.
Kara, thank you. Our coverage on the second attempt on the former president's life continues at the bottom of the hour on NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt.